Hello Aries, welcome to your reading for July. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright, Aries, I am primarily a love reader. That's what I'm going to focus on. If anything else pops up, I will address it, of course. And if this reading does indeed resonate with you, then any interaction with it, whether it's a like or a comment or a subscribe, will not only help my channel grow, it's going to add your energy to the collective pool and just make it easier for me to read for everyone just a little bit better. Alright, now I'm going to freestyle your tarot spread, starting off with some oracle cards. Let's see what we have. Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Some of you may be delving deeper into your spirituality, connecting with your higher selves, connecting with divine source, with your ancestors, with your spirit guides. Hawk Spirit, I'm gonna open the book just to get an idea of what this card is about truly, because this is a new deck for me and I don't want to just skim the surface. Okay, now it says, flying high above the landscape, the hawk sees both the big picture and the small details, observes the rain and the pond as well as the cloud, and doesn't miss anything. When Hawk Spirit arrives, you are called to pay close attention to messages from Spirit that can appear anywhere in any form. Listen to your intuition and keep your eyes open for synchronicities, the meaningful coincidences. Hawk Spirit asks you not to dismiss the signs that Spirit is sending to guide you. Lately, have you been hearing the same word or song or coming across the same symbol here, there, and in the strangest places? Perhaps you hear a song on the radio with just the right lyric pertaining to your query, or you begin to notice uncanny billboards, license plates, or other places where repetitive numbers or words show up for you to notice. Pay attention to the animals that appear for you and connect with their symbolism. Spirit wants to communicate and reaches out again and again. When Hawk Spirit appears, it is a sign to listen. Interesting. I would have never guessed that this is a card of synchronicities. So let me know in the comments, what numbers have you been seeing? Me personally, I've been seeing 222 a lot. I've been seeing 1111 a lot. And I've been seeing 333 a lot. And every angel number has a particular meaning, right? So maybe we can help each other out there. But yeah, maybe synchronicities are a huge part of your life right now, and that is Spirit's way of communicating with you. All right, and it's also a sign that your manifestation is closer because the universe is guiding you, right? And then we have focus on the positive, new moon in Sagittarius. Beautiful. That speaks for itself. Let's pull your tarot and see how we can correlate these. Focus on the positive. This isn't about like empty optimism or fake optimism. This is about truly choosing what your mind ponders over, choosing what your mind focuses on, because fear can very easily manifest into your reality, as can faith, right? There's a very angry dog outside my house, yipping away. All right, we have the Knight of Swords. Communication, conversation. Not really caring about the tone of voice that is used during this conversation, but having it anyway. The Seven of Swords. Escape. I will be clarifying. Let's get an overview first. And the Wheel of Fortune. That's literally that card. That is the universe guiding your ship. That is the universe orchestrating everything. Justice. Libra energy. You have a lot of air. Balance. More air. Aquarius energy. The Star. Healing. Healing. Balance. Karmic justice. The Ten of Cups. Beautiful. That's what the universe has planned for you. Look at the placement of the cards. Some of you are in a rush. You're in a rush to achieve some kind of karmic balance, but you're almost ignoring your own essence. You're ignoring healing. You're ignoring a little bit of quiet time, which is desperately needed right here. The Star card is a card of isolation, yes, but it is primarily a card of healing one's spirit. It's like, this is what's being ordained, this is what's being planned for you. But it's not going to come in with the Seven of Swords energy. It's like you're telling yourselves that I deserve more. And I agree, you do. You deserve to be treated with respect. You deserve to be treated with love. Something happened where I feel like you weren't given that treatment. So it's almost like you're rushing to take that karmic balance upon your own shoulders instead of trusting the universe. I'm not calling you out. That's just what I'm seeing. Sometimes, when I have a lot of personal clients and I talk to them, and one of the main questions that I'm asked, when is that person going to get their karma for what they've done to me? And I always tell them, it's not up to you or me. It's up to the universe. It's up to the universe to decide their punishment and the timeline. But instead of focusing on that negative, we need to focus on the positive. When are you going to get your happily ever after? Focus on that, not on the downfall of someone else. You know what I mean? That's just for some of you. Let's get your supporting cards. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's like you have a wall up. There's almost like a defense mechanism. A defense mechanism, pardon me. When we build walls around ourselves, we don't just keep the bad people or the bad energies out. We prevent the good ones from walking in. Keep that in mind. And we have the Tower. Look at the placement. My goodness, look at these three cards. That's heavy energy. And then we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Nine of Swords and the Two of Cups with the High Priestess. You're wishing on something. There's something that you want right here, but I feel like it's being tarnished by this energy of someone getting what you think they deserve. I can't shake it. I can't shake that feeling. Some of you are a little afraid. You're afraid that the past is going to repeat itself. You're afraid that patterns are going to repeat and you're not going to get off the hamster wheel. This is a wish fulfilled. This is what you want. This is a new beginning. But you're operating from a lower frequency, from a lower vibration, which is why focus on the positive is here. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Seven of Wands. I've been talking about defensiveness. Whenever this conversation comes about, I'm just a random person on YouTube. You do not have to listen to me. But whenever this conversation comes about, try and keep an open mind. I'm getting Two of Swords energy, almost like two truths that are blocking each other. Your truth is true to you. There's no doubting that. But whoever it is you're dealing with, their truth is true to them too. It may not resonate with your truth, but it's their truth. Right? So it's almost like a little bit of empathy and compassion is required for this karmic justice to come in. And this justice doesn't have to be karmic. It could just be closure. Right? Because if we keep carrying grudges, those grudges manifest into tower moments. Because the universe hates a stalemate. It wants you to keep moving. It wants you to keep flowing. Why is the Seven of Swords here? The Page of Cups. An apology. I need another one. Why is it on top of the Seven of Swords? Judgment. This apology that you are expecting to come about, this awakening, this aha moment, this realization from the other side, it will come in. But I almost feel like it's not going to be communicated to you the way you hope for it to be communicated. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands and the Sun. See, Two of Cups, beautiful. Six of Pentacles. The energy at the bottom of the deck is wonderful. And for me as a reader, the bottom of the deck is the subconscious mind. What's out on the table is your 3D reality, right? So all of this beauty is under the surface. It's not being given a chance to bubble up. I don't know if it's ego. I don't know if it's pride. I don't know if it's past triggers and traumas. Something is preventing this awakening from being communicated to you. Maybe it's not the right time. The Wheel of Fortune is also a card of divine timing. The universe decides when this happens, not you or me. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? The universe decides when it's time. That staff right there, that wand on the right hand side of this figure, is something that he has successfully mastered, right? It's something he has successfully completed and must leave behind in order to start a new journey. He literally has the world in his hands. Look at the potential here. But till that wand is in this picture, his feet are going to be firmly planted on the ground. This wand needs to be removed, which is when you get this new beginning with the Ace of Wands. It's like till you keep holding on to this pain and this apathy and this sadness and this anger, which I see here, you're just going to get tower moment upon tower moment, because it's like you're building, you want to build, right? You're building a new home, let's say, but you're building it on sand. You don't have a solid foundation because the foundation you're building on is old, right? Or it's just volatile. So the universe is going to keep destroying that home till you decide to build on a better playing field. Something is being repeated here and the universe is not liking that. There has to be a release. Why is justice here? The Ten of Pentacles. There you go. That's beautiful. That's what it wants for you. It wants the Ten of Cups. It wants the Ten of Pentacles for you. This is a happily ever after. This is a happy home, happy family. A life full of love. Generational wealth. Be patient. There you are. The Queen of Wands. With the Fool, that's the new beginning that we want. With the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. The Queen of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Emperor. There you are again. But. That's the big but. Every time I have a series of beautiful cards, I keep going till I find a but. Because there definitely is a but. This is the but. There is no shortcut. There's no shortcut to any of this. We need to be patient. We need to let the universe do its thing. This is not about putting one hand over the other and not doing anything with your life. Keep going. Keep following your dreams. Keep following your goals. But don't expect results within a particular time frame. It doesn't work like that. Whatever this is related to. This could be related to love. It could be related to your career. But the Justice card is an indication that everything will be balanced in your favor when it's the right time. Why is the Star here? The Six of Cups. A soul tie. A soul tie that forced you to heal. A soul connection that brought about obstacles in your path that forced you to heal from them. The Six of Cups can be a card of nostalgia even. But nostalgia can be good or bad. Which is why, again, we have focus on the positive. You're holding a grudge. I can feel it, Aries. And that grudge is going to prevent this healing. That's going to prevent all of this happiness. Allow yourself to heal. Detach yourself energetically, even physically, from whatever the situation is. Because it's almost like it's bringing out the worst in you. And that happens. Sometimes when we're not aligned with certain people, they bring out the worst in us because we have light and shadow, right? Ingrained within our psyches. None of us are made of pure light. Sometimes that shadow dominates. The Star is here to almost dull down that shadow so you can shine brighter, so you can focus on the positive. Why is the Ten of Cups here? You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. You're due. You're due for this. What's at the bottom? But look, I'm not making this up, Aries. What's preventing it? Anxiety, fear. You keeping yourself stuck is preventing these blessings from coming in. There has to be a release. You cannot make this up. You're stuck. You're chained. This is Saturnian energy. It's Capricorn energy. You're holding on to either a relationship or a pattern that the relationship carried, or just anger. I don't know where this is going to come from, this Ten of Cups and this happiness and love. I don't know if it's going to come from a previous relationship or from a new partnership or whatever it may be. It doesn't matter, does it? It wants to come in. There's a reason I have changed the way I manifest. So every time I wake up and I make my first cup of coffee, earlier I would stir in wishes, a new wish every day. But over the last year or so, I would say, I just stir in happiness. Because that's the benchmark, that's the goal. The universe knows what's going to make you happy. Instead of, okay, let's say when you, this is going to go on for really long. When you go to a restaurant, right, and you nitpick at, oh, this isn't okay, that isn't okay. You don't enjoy your meal. But if it's a professional chef and you ask them to give you whatever they think is best, you'll be pleasantly surprised. It's like you're giving them creative license. You're giving them freedom to feed you something delicious. Let the universe do its thing. I've been stirring in only happiness in my coffee, and it's been working. Because I'm not controlling my destiny. I'm not controlling what the universe wants to offer me. I'm open to any kind of happiness. This needs to end. This mental anguish, this pain, whatever this soul tie is, if it's been causing you anxiety, you need to release it. And there are plenty of meditations on YouTube that's going to help you do that. And when it comes to crystals, use selenite to cut that cord. Once you do, then you get to the lovers. Then you're free to love each other. Here, they are being forced to love each other because they have to learn something from each other. You know what I mean? Why is the Nine of Wands here? The Two of Swords. What did I say when I was right here? I'm getting Two of Swords energy. Two truths crossing each other. So I'm not going to talk more about this, but there's a stalemate. Plain and simple. And I'm in Aries rising. I get your energy. We can be very stubborn. We can be very my way or the highway. You know? So there has to be a compromise for your own benefit so that the wheel can start turning. Why is the Tower here? The King of Pentacles. Something shook this foundation up. The King of Pentacles is very unchanging. The King of Pentacles can represent routine, structure, stability. Something rocked this boat. But it was rocked for a reason, my friend. It was rocked for a reason. Because what you thought was your stability, was your foundation, was faulty. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The Eight of Cups, which is emotional distancing. The Nine of Swords, nightmares, anxiety, guilt. The Seven of Cups, confusion. The Ten of Swords, the end. This is rock bottom. This was not conducive to your growth. You may have thought it was, but it wasn't. Sometimes we hold on to things because we're so comfortable with them, regardless of how uncomfortable those realities are. But there are realities, right? So we hold on to them for dear life that, oh my God, we don't want change. What's out there? What's going to be out there? He's walking away into the darkness. There's an eclipse in the sky. He doesn't know where he's going. He doesn't know what's on the other side. But The only thing he does know is his present reality is not bringing him the joy that he had hoped. So it's almost like whatever else is out there is better than my current reality. So off he goes. And when I say he, she, please don't harp on the gender. There's no gender in tarot. But let spirit be your guide. Listen to divine source. Listen to the synchronicities. Truly try and understand what they mean. Whatever journey this is for you, it's difficult. But you need to start taking it. You are being protected by Jupiter. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. It's the great benefic. It's the planet of abundance and expansion. Wherever else life is taking you, it's taking you here. Trust. Have faith. Very intense reading, Aries. Alright, that was it. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.